The only people that are not female students will stop passing by. Whatever. Alright, we're redoing English 3 again.
That's what I've always said.
Alright.
That's right. Well done. Good one.
No, no, no.
Good show. Keep it up. Good one.
Probably do slime.
Good
Yeah,
one.
there you go.
I'm sorry?
And then why?
Good one.
I was trying to think of words.
Okay.
Good one.
Yep, lie, lies.
Yep. Okay.
Mile.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, mile. Yeah, I got miles.
Good one.
I'm trying to think of that one at least.
Yep.
Good one.
Less.
Oh, yep.
Aisle.
Good one.
Mile. That's
Good
gonna be
one.
the full one.
Yep. Elm.
Good one.
Elms.
Good one.
Alright. Got half of them, so we're good.
Good one.
Miss. I tried spelling missile earlier when I played this, but what's missing is another I.
Yeah.
It's-
I think
It's kind of interesting too because there are two different ways to pronounce missile.
the one that's going to use them all is smiles.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
Good one. Good one.
Thanks.
Yep, no problem.
Yep. Mess.
Good one.
But yeah, it's kind of interesting because some people pronounce it as missile, and other people in the UK will pronounce it as missile. It's kind of interesting.
Indeed it is.
Let's see here. Oh well.
Oh, you remind me of myself at your age. So full of hope, so full of vigor.
Thankfully, I didn't need to look up a guide for that time.
This guy fell on my head. I don't
really
think I
need
feel
to
any
beat
worse than
someone
I
soon.
did right now. Take off.
Stop that!
Relax. I was just joking around. Straight up awesome. That was easy.
Alright. Now the classes are out of the way, now we can get back to the tasks at hand.
May I help you?
Jesus.
Oh, hi. Perhaps a strong showing in the
Alright, let's see here. Alright, next up we're gonna be doing a tagging mission. Yes, we finally get to graffiti certain places.
Hey!
Oh, it's you.
Is that any way to greet your new boss, Harrington? Well, is it?
No.
No what?
No, sir.
That's better. At ease, girls.
Listen, boss, those grease monkeys are making life very difficult for Gord.
That's because Gord was showing one of their girlfriends a good time. Some leader you turned out to be.
Father says leadership is about looking after those you lead. He taught me that right before he laid everyone off.
So what do you want me to do?
Send them a message all over their dirty little slum.
Why should I?
Because you're the boss.
Exactly. I'm the boss, and I'll go send the message.
Alright, and and at the start of this mission, we basically get a can of spray paint. Although only one use with it. So before we do anything else, we're gonna go ahead and go to the store and buy some.
It's 14 too many.
Alright. Thankfully there's a store just right down the street.
Welcome to Yum Yum.
Or never mind.
I hope you did not steal anything.
I guess we gotta go to another store over New Covington. Coventry. Bah.
Suppose you could argue that all writing.
First of all, we're gonna go ahead and spray paint this point.
You little runt. That's not yours to ruin. What are you doing, moron?
It's pretty cool.
Alright, now we can purchase more spray paint.
Great doing business.
Alright. Although you actually want to try to get the ones on the rooftops because the game says something about getting the max benefit from it. If I can just remember how to get to the rooftops. There's usually a ladder somewhere, if I recall correctly. Yeah, not over here. You'd think you'd be able to climb from those train cars, but apparently not. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go.
So would they actually have like the cans just laying around if you didn't go buy them, or is that just the only way to get more?
I think that, as far as I know, it's one of the only ways. I think you can actually steal some of, you can also steal some off of some people you beat up, if I remember correctly. But yeah.
Alrighty.
Yep. Trying to remember, how do I get to the rooftops? Excuse me. Okay, there's one up here. Yeah. Alright.
All right.
You suck at that, Hopkins. At least make it or swear or something.
Okay. Get over here. Right in the nuts. Jesus, I know you're supposed to get up there somehow. I just don't remember how you do it. Huh. You know what? This isn't helping. I'm just gonna go ahead and spray the last of the ones on the ground and just call it a day. At least I got a couple of ones on the roof, so that there's that.
get their freaking lights knocked out.
Who could ever call this art?
We get $120 for that.
And done.
Children today, aren't it you?
And again, I believe you get more if you get the ones on the roof, but yeah. And now the greasers basically hate us. But before we head back to Bullworth, we're gonna go ahead and we have another hideout takeover mission. So we're gonna go ahead and do that.
This sucks. There's never anything good on TV.
What? War footage and natural disasters doesn't do it for you?
Nice place you guys have found. I think I'll take it.
What do you want, Hopkins?
I want you gone. Get lost.
Time for a humiliation.
I don't bite. Come on.
Nice.
Open wide. You just don't quit, do you?
Alright, and that being said, we unlocked a new save location.
Another job well done.
Alright, we have another one available. The wrong part of town. I almost forgot we could rest up back here. Actually, isn't there supposed... Didn't... couldn't I find a transistor somewhere here?
I think it did. I remember you mentioning one at some point.
Let's see here. Yeah, it's only 5 out of 6 at this point. Yeah. Let's see here. I'm gonna look this up real quick. Yeah. I know I found all 6 at one point. I just can't remember where the last one is. Okay, there was one in the school basement, one in an alleyway in Bulwark Town by the Mexican restaurant. Maybe that might be the one I'm missing. Huh?
You never know if these people
Luckily enough, this part of town is pretty small, so... Hmm. Oh, leave me alone, cops. Alright. Let's see here. Hopefully this might be the one I'm looking for.
Just what I
Yep,
was
there it is.
Have you ever done art?
Alright, what class? Oh, Art 4. Okay, you take me to class. I'm way too lazy to walk there myself.
Jimmy? I told you
Just
I'd
like
bring you
last
down.
time.
Shall we get started then? And please, no talking.
Okay then. What? Yeah, whatever. Alright, that's Art 4.
That's excellent, Jimmy. Mind if I...
You paying attention?
And now we get a 100% health
And
bonus
that's
for from any girl we kiss.
One day I want to fight a...
Dr. Crabblesnitch is busy.
Maybe if I concentrate real hard, I can make a top go.
Alright, now up next is gym class.
What do you say, friend?
Oh yeah, I forgot. The jocks still hate me for ruining their little thing against the class president earlier. But anyway, I'm just gonna steal something out of one of their lockers.
But I'm playing football. This wasn't supposed to happen. Piece of me. I'm gonna bust your gut up.
All right, you feckless maggots. We'll be playing dodgeball for the next while. Ah, dodgeball. How I love the sound of boys crying in the morning. Much like real life, the strongest will prevail. All right, you lazy bums, look alive! Good! Hopkins, you're with the Wimps. I want everyone to give their best, boys. Their best!
Alright, dodgeball again. Same deal as always, just,
This really gonna be
There's only gonna be one of us, Victoria.
We're gonna win because we're better.
same deal as always, just,
It's a loser eclipse.
Just give up now.
I'm not afraid of you, loser brain!
They're getting scared.
same deal as always, just avoid being knocked out yourself.
What's with you girls?
2 rounds and it's done.
Just give up now.
The only way not to lose is to give up now.
Let's finish this. This is my time to shine, so just know that. Just give up now.
I smell acne. There's only gonna be one of us, Victoria.
You're still gonna lose, Mustard Seed.
Okay, hero. Let's see what you got.
Bucky doesn't lose.
There's only gonna be one of us, Victoria. Me. Okay, hero. Let's see what you got.
Oh, quit dodging.
You better be ready to lose, because I'm ready to win.
Yeah, I'll just pass it.
Okay, hero. Let's see what you got.
Okay,
Crush them like they deserve.
Hey, it's you guys.
that's done.
No problem.
And we get an accuracy
Comes
bonus.
through again.
Hi.
Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot I had my spray paint taken away from me. Doesn't matter too much. Alright, before we go on to the next mission, we're gonna go in and trade in that transistor.
I was just playing. Gosh, sorry. You're so much.
I can pick up nerd with one hand.
Thanks, kid. Okay, now let's trade.
Now we're gonna learn what is, in my opinion, one of the best moves in this game.
There's a special way to grab something.
The overhead punch.
Gotta say,
Reason being is because it does a pretty good amount of damage and it knocks foes to the ground.
Name referred to as the Donkey Punch.
Yep.
Illegal and most everything. For very good reasons.
Yep. And once you give him all 6 transistors, apparently he contacts aliens and gets abducted. Classic rock star.
Wait, this is the craziest shit I've seen.
Classic rock star.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to stuff people in the lockers. I've already had to do this mission multiple times, and it always happens before class.
Amigo! I need your help!
Amigo?
Johnny and his goons were hassling me about Algie. That guy's gone even crazier. He thinks Algie is trying to put the moves on his girl.
Algie and Lola?
I know! It's crazy! Everyone knows Algie likes blondes. Listen, find Algie and get him back here until Johnny comes to his senses.
Where is he?
I don't know. I know he was working on a math project for Hattrick with Cornelius. Maybe he knows where Algie is.
Who?
Cornelius. You know, the scrawny kid in the acting club. He did an amazing Juliet in the school play. I think he has a 4.0 grade point average.
Well, no wonder. I mean, we've already seen that Johnny is pretty much off his rocker.
Yeah.
It's hard to get around.
But then again, pretty much everyone in Bulwark is.
We know you know where. Where's Algie? Walking beanpole.
He's at the pizza parlor, okay? Please let me go now.
I told you he knew where Algie was.
Shut up, Gary. You guys get Algie and bring him to me at the clubhouse. You guys, take care of this pathetic excuse for a human being. I was hoping.
Of course, Gary is behind this.
Help me! Please!
And down to the ground you go.
Sorry. Now I'm going to hit you really hard. Oh, thanks so much, Jimmy. Hey, I was lying when I told Johnny that Algie is at the pizza parlor. You gotta go help him.
Oh, never mind. Apparently you can find spray paint on the ground.
Must be a very rare thing to see.
Actually, no. Every item in this game actually spawns in certain places. Every collectible item, I mean. But yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I just apparently didn't notice it. Yep.
Algie, you're in so much trouble with Johnny Vincent and his boys.
So, Chad, honey, listen, it's just $100. That's nothing to a man of your means.
Oh, but Lola, I'd have to steal it off of my father.
Lola, I thought
Will you shut up, fatso?
big boned, not fat.
I thought you liked me. You said you did.
I do. I really do.
Some friend you turned out to be. You must think I'm really cheap. Just a cheap slut. Well, that's
Well, you
it.
are.
No, but hold up, wait.
Smartass.
Ridiculous. Women. Look at you both. You're pathetic.
But I thought she liked me.
I don't believe this. You both better get over it. Listen, we gotta get out of here before Johnny Vincent sees you hanging out with his girlfriend. Algie, you take the girl's bike. Chad, you better pedal for both of us. I get a feeling I'm headed for a fight.
But I was just helping Lola study, honestly. I'm so scared.
What? Well, he's got to be around here somewhere. Let's go find him.
There they are, on those bikes. Is that Algie? On a girl's bike?
Alright, so now we gotta keep the greasers off us.
One down.
Quit slacking.
I keep forgetting sometimes those guys like to spawn right next to you. Ah, not much. Welcome back. Finally recovered from COVID, so there's that. Now I'm just enjoying more bully.
I think we lost him. Good. I'm getting tired. Give me a minute to catch my friend. It's a trap! It's a trap!
Chad, step on it.
Oh, damn.
Yay, more of them. Yeah. Thankfully it was. Thankfully it was only. Thankfully it was only just minor. Still not fun to deal with though.
Yeah.
Worst part about having it was not being able to interact with anyone. But yeah.
We're nearly there, Jimmy. Just hold them off a little longer.
I love how you're still trying to throw eggs and firecrackers at me while riding bikes.
You can thank me for saving me later, but I seriously can't. You're worried about your reputation?
Oh, wonderful! You found him! Good job, Jimmy. You do have your uses after all.
Well, thanks for all the help, Jimmy. Perhaps you could come over to the observatory and play a game or two of Prattles and Gremlins with us sometime. No.
And now the greasers hate us even more than ever. True
Seems
that.
like you just-
Oh, go on.
It kind of seems like you just like do stuff to get on their good side, just to have missions later piss them off again.
Yep. That's this game in a nutshell. Yeah, that is true. That is true, Kujos. That's true. Hope I'm pronouncing that name right. At least here's hoping, yeah. Well, then plus I got vaccinated, so yeah, that also helped.
Definitely helped, regardless what anyone might tell you.
Yep.
Even if you've already had it, very big help on the after effects.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily prevent you from getting it, but but at the very least, it'll prevent your symptoms from getting worse.
Yeah, it also alleviates some of the haziness and heaviness that you feel afterwards.
Yeah.
Which is a bigger thing that a lot of people are having issues with after recovering.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, true. Of course, the very thing I hated dealing with was the headache, because it certainly kept me from.
They were just like a couple of symptoms. They were heavy.
I'm sorry.
Did you feel like every symptom, or do you just have a couple of them that were more like severe?
Well, I got a cough, a fever, and a headache, but that's about it. Alright, let's see here. What's next?
Of
Well,
course
let's
I
race.
love you, Johnny.
No, you don't.
Love is complicated.
That didn't seem complicated between you and that Gordo kid. I'm gonna kill him.
Johnny, please! We've been over that. He's sweet, but it was so innocent.
Get off.
Oh, I love it when you get angry, Johnny. I really do. You're so bestial. Hey, Jimmy.
Hey,
What are you doing here?
looking for you, Johnny.
At Lola's house?
Yeah.
Be nice to each other. You know what I like about you two? You're both so straightforward, so quick to judge, so fast.
Ain't
Those
no
are
one
the
fast like me.
effects
Really?
from
So you could beat Jimmy
the
in a
disease
race?
itself.
Definitely.
I
Yeah.
heard he was pretty
The
fast.
vaccines help alleviate
little
those
twerp?
side effects that happen
Give me a break.
afterwards.
Oh, I think
Yeah, I got
it's
my
a little
vaccine
challenge.
quite a
I
while
just
ago.
love challenges.
it-
They make me
If
so
I had- Yeah, I had an aunt and uncle that had it pretty bad before, like, the vaccines were okay for everyone. And after they got them, they felt better than they had.
These suckers, we're gonna grind you down. Let's do it. We're gonna break you.
Oh, jeez. I remember this mission was hell on my thumb. Here we go. I know I should have brought the scooter. If that even counts in this mission. Which I'm fairly certain it might not. I'm certainly going to be feeling this tomorrow. Yeah, also watch out because sometimes they'll knock down trees in your path. which is always fantastic. Ugh! Jesus Christ, my arm is gonna be sore by tomorrow.
Well, of course my bike wasn't tuned right. I'm gonna head to the shop and do some work on it.
More bike talk? I'll meet you guys later.
Hope you don't mind.
The racing to that thing on the button pressing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wasn't that great?
And now Lola likes us. Wonderful.
That's that nonsense dealt with.
Let's see what we
Some
got.
kids
Yeah,
like to
I'm
write on
game.
walls that don't belong to them. You got a camera. Take some pictures of it.
A nice brown leather. I don't know. It's not too bad.
Yeah, I'll take a picture of someone spray painting something if I can find one, a person. Problem is the greasers hate my guts, so that's probably not going to be happening. They'll just decide to beat me up the moment they spot me.
You gotta go into greaser territory.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
This what you're looking for?
Okay, there we go.
Thanks, kid. You know, you're not too bad.
Get over it.
$25. Okay. What's next? The tenements. Hello again, Russell. I completely forgot that you could, while riding a skateboard, you could catch a ride on some cars. That's always pretty useful.
Hey, good looking.
What's up?
Oh, you're so angry. But I think you've got a softer side.
Haven't you caused enough trouble?
That's not fair. I'm a nice girl. I'm nice to everyone. Now, everyone hates me.
Look, I'm sorry.
Well, okay. But now Johnny and his boys won't even speak to me.
Boys can
Oh,
get really
gee,
jealous
I
when they
wonder
find out you've
why.
been kissing another boy.
It wasn't like that. I'm not like that.
Okay.
But I left all my things in the abandoned tenements where they hang out. My address book, my keys, my perfume, my lipstick, even my laundry. Everything. Now I've got nothing. I don't have much money.
That's too bad.
Maybe you could get them back for me?
You want me to steal your stuff back from a bloodthirsty mob of angry greaseballs?
I'd be very grateful, Jimmy. Very grateful.
Okay, so we gotta go. We gotta go over to her apartment and get her stuff back. Sounds like a plan. All the while, these guys just want me dead. Yeah, I'm not interested in dealing with you right now. Huh. Actually, where's the safe house at? I need something from there before I do anything else. Huh? Nine. Whatever. I'll try to make do with what I have. Wow, nice place she has. Okay, so basically we can't really punch our way through these walls. We can't really punch our way through through those broken walls. We actually need something. We actually need something stronger to do that. But not to worry. Just keep pressing. Just keep pressing forward upstairs, and we'll find something eventually. Down those guys go.
Boys, it's Jimmy. Back me up. I'm gonna smoke your butt with my boot.
Down you go.
If there's tracks nearby, you're on the wrong side.
Armed and dangerous.
That's not gonna help you. That's where you went. Down you go. Okay, where is that thing? There we go.
Whoa, whoa, what are you doing here?
Taking out the trash.
Looks like that's what I have to do. I just love wrecking things with my hammer.
Alright, so here's a bit of a question. Would you ever run up to someone who... here's a bit of a question for you all. Would you ever run up to someone and punch them while they have a sledgehammer? If the answer is no, then you're a genius. Because that's essentially what Darkside Phil did, is run up to someone with a sledgehammer and try to punch them.
Wow. Only Rockstar.
Yep. And down he goes. So now we got a sledgehammer, and we can get our way. We can make our way through those broken walls.
This might come in handy. Sweet.
Alright, now we just gotta make our way back to the first floor.
Why'd anyone throw this away?
Alright, I did it. Normally I'd use the rocket launcher on him, but apparently I didn't take the time to get it at one of the hideouts before I did this mission. But whatever, it still worked out in the end, so I'm not complaining too much.
Thanks, honey. You're great.
You're very special.
Yay!
You smeared my lipstick, you beast.
That's it?
Alright, next up is the Rumble.
Huh, there he is, my hero.
What's your problem now?
If you really cared about me, you'd fight for me.
First of all, I'm not sure I really care about you.
Oh.
And second, what do you think I've been doing?
Tad fights for me, Gord fights for me, Johnny, well, he certainly fights for me. In fact, they're all about to fight for me. Right now. Everyone apart from you.
Who's fighting?
Tad and all the rich kids are coming here to fight Johnny and his boys. All because of me. I'm like Helen of Troy.
So there's gonna be a big fight? A winner-take-all sort of thing?
Yes, everyone's involved apart from you. I'm Helen of Troy, and you're more interested in boys called Troy.
Whatever. See you later.
Alright, so now we gotta put Johnny in his place.
I'm done with push-ups. Now tell me where Johnny is so I can finish him off. I know where he is, but I ain't telling you nothing.
Alright, then we'll just have to beat the crap out of you. Okay. You guys are going down. Yep, there we go.
Who won? Me! Jimmy Hopkins! That's who! Who won? You! Who? Jimmy Hopkins! Correct! That's right, ladies! Me! I'm the daddy now!
You treacherous little snake! You think you're tough, huh?
You don't need any more of this, Johnny.
You laugh at me? You turn on me? You get it on with that harlot who I love? I'm gonna destroy you!
Alright, calm down, man. It's cool. You lost. No big deal. We can all be friends.
You're done, kid. Finished!
Alright. Here we go.
Learn to keep your hands off my girl!
Get out of here! The cops!
You're lucky, Jimmy. I'll kick your ass later.
Get back here! Stop! I'm an officer of the law!
Alright, first of all, before we can finish off Johnny, we need to outrun the cops.
The front! Let's go! Get out of here! The cops!
Hey, Jimmy, help me get to the crane.
All right, boys, good work. I got him where I need him.
We will do just that. First of all, we gotta get rid of all these guys that are in his way. What are you without your bike, huh?
Let's see how you're doing it.
I'll teach you to super punch me. Luckily enough, we can finish him off with a humiliation as well.
I told you, I was the daddy. Got it? I'm in charge. You do what I say.
All right, I give up. You can have her.
Who? What are you talking about, Johnny?
Lola, you win. She's yours.
This has nothing to do with her, man. I don't care. You can keep that slut for yourself.
What? You don't want her? Then why did you do this? Why'd you fight? Just to prove you're tougher than me?
That's right. And don't you or your boys forget it. I'm tougher than you, so maybe now you'll stop bullying everyone. You work for me now.
Oh, man.
Alright.
I'm starting to feel pretty good about myself. I've just taken control of 2 of the school's worst cliques, but I know there are bigger problems just around the corner. Problems with overdeveloped pituitary glands and brains the size of peas.
The thing is, Pete, now that I'm cool, I'm not sure we can be friends anymore.
What?
I'm messing with you.
Real funny, Jimmy. Well, when you're done with this place, a career on the stage awaits. Maybe like a male stripper or something, huh?
What?
So, what about Gary?
I haven't seen him, but whenever I hear somebody say I used to be a girl and had a sex change, or that my mother slept with Crabblesnitch to get me in here, I think to myself, Gary!
What a jerk! You don't even call me a dork.
Well, I guess he's not always wrong.
Is that what you really think? Whatever, Jimmy. You know, I stand up for you, and you still think I'm a dork. You're a jerk.
And you're a dork, so we're equal.
Whatever. I'm leaving. Ow!
Now maybe next time you'll watch where you're going.
What'd you do that for?
Oh, I'm sorry, Psycho. Did I hit your boyfriend?
Yeah, Psycho, you gonna try to kick our asses now?
No, I think I'll do that more publicly.
Ooh, I'm really scared right now, really scared. I take down linebackers every day, pal.
Whatever, pretty boy. You'll get yours.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Go have some fun in the communal showers. Ooh, I just dropped my soap. Please pick it up for me.
Dad.
Losers. Petey, get up.
Jimmy,
I think we found some new people to have some fun with.
Jimmy, I gotta go.
Alright, so now we're on to chapter 4. The good news is the greasers no longer hate us, and now we have to. Now in this chapter, we basically have to deal with. Now in this chapter, we basically have to deal with the. With the jocks, which is gonna be fun. But the good news is we've pretty much learned most of our moves at this point, so I'm not really that scared of the jocks anymore. Really, the biggest danger is that the biggest danger about the jocks is that they can easily gang up on you, which is never good. But anyway, that's actually for another time because I'm actually gonna have to call it here because I've got to have dinner and get ready for work tomorrow. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed this next chapter of Bully as much as I did. I appreciate it as always. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the next stream. Later, guys.